We used to think that the main reason for the teenage mental health crisis that's been well known is screen time, social media use, children are always on their screens. But a new theory in 2023 is showing that that's actually a distractor. The kind of screen time matters a lot more than children being on screens.
So let me give a suggestion to parents like you with your young kids. I wish I'd understood this when my kids were young. Let's distinguish between a pretty good use of screens and a really, really bad use of screens.
Then you might ask, hey, what's the real cause? Think for a moment. Do you have a guess? The answer is the drastic decline in unsupervised time and independent play that's been happening over decades. From the 50s onwards, if you look at it, there's been a drastic drop in how much time children just get to be on their own, unsupervised, do whatever they want to. 50s to 70s, children used to cycle to school, walk to school, explore the neighborhood on their own, engage with like peer activities that are kind of unstructured, mixed age group, like much older children, much younger, all of them used to hang out together. 80s onwards, Stranger Danger starts. 90s, 2000s, it's about structuring the time, making it so children are getting value out of it. 2010 onwards, of course, screens start. But this trend has been there much longer. And so the new theory says that the deep cause is this. And what happens is that because of this, children are not able to handle their stresses in adult life. And this makes sense, right? One of the reasons is that when you do these kind of things on your own as a young child, some cortisol spike happens and then goes down again. And this practice, like it's like HIIT, but for the brain, getting some cortisol, making it go down. And then that relaxation, this cycle you learn. Except when a parent is like kind of chronically doing this for you, this cycle is not being run at all. The second is self-determination theory. The more autonomy you experience as a young child, what happens to you is that you actually develop this kind of belief that, hey, I can handle this because I've done it in the past. And the third is the pure negotiation that you have to do in these kind of unstructured situations helps you develop a lot of skills that help you handle stress that comes from social interactions later. Now, the real thing that you want to do is give your children high agency environments. What I really mean by that is let them go out and do whatever the hell they want to, at least for some part of the day. If you're feeling very scared, start small. And I'm not saying ignore physical threats and physical dangers. Like, of course, we'll do it with that in mind. But the best thing you can do for your child's long-term growth and for like in their teenage to improve their mental health to have immediate effects is just increasing the amount of independent time, unsupervised time and unstructured time they get to play and to do whatever they want to explore around them, explore the neighborhood. And it's not going to be, okay, I'll put more controls, more screen time controls. That's not going to be the answer.